And we are live. Welcome to episode 14 of the Degen Report, where we are bringing on the next big up and coming NFT project and their creators also. That project being Ikigai. Everybody, welcome Maria.
Hey Stutterboy, how's it going? Thanks for having me on today.
It's going good. So before we talk about anything else, you and your team have got a bit of FUD recently.
We have.
So with that, before we talk about that, let's talk about the mint. What was the good, the bad, and the ugly part of minting Ikigai?
Yeah, so the good is, so the book of Ikigai minted on Monday, October 31st. We had a whitelist mint. It was a total 5,000 NFTs. We sold about half of that in the whitelist period. And then the remaining of the mint sold out in public sale within seconds.
Nice.
So, I was not expecting the support and the sales to come in that quickly. That was definitely the good. The other good is we were number one in volume for that day. We're currently over 300K in volume in less than 3 days.
That is like really, really good. You look at most NFTs that mint over on Cardano, and it takes them weeks and weeks to mint and gain like even a third of that volume. So
yeah,
so super good job there, guys.
Thank you.
And now let's talk about the bad. Like, what was some of the bad you've seen during minting?
Yeah, so some of the bad, I guess one thing that the team is, I guess the most concerned about, or the most concerned about making right, would be the number of holders that we currently have listed on secondary. So right now we have about 25 to 30% of all NFTs for sale on NFTs. And that's not really where we want to be. Also, the floor is under mint, and that's something that the team obviously wants to find solutions for and to improve.
And so, like, do you guys have any solutions that you might not be like, this is what we're doing, but this is something y'all may do?
So, we feel that we do have a strong roadmap. But, I guess maybe I can touch on a little bit of the ugly. We have received a lot of FUD, and a lot of the FUD revolves around the artwork. And the fact that the main profile picture collection, a lot of people feel like it's underwhelming compared to the one-of-ones or the Genesis artwork that we've shared. And it's the same artist. It's the same... Our artist is one of our co-founders, Tetsuo. He's the same artist that has done everything, and we just feel like maybe the sentiment is that the PFP is kind of a disservice to his talent. So, one of the solutions that the team has heard from people, and we're not deciding on anything 100%. Obviously, it's only 3 days after our mint, and a lot of this FUD just started yesterday. And we had a roadmap in place that we wanted to proceed with, and now, we're receiving backlash on things, and, we kind of need to take a step back and go to the drawing board and see, is an art migration the correct thing to do to improve some things in the art and this and that. But, yeah, we can't say 100% if that's what we're going to do. We need to speak with our community, and we'll have a town hall and all of that to discuss with everyone what the best solution is for our project going forward.
Nice. So now that you guys have minted, and you guys did it super fast, which also does kind of make sense why there'd be so much FUD, because there's so many NFTs out there that don't mint nearly as fast.
Yeah.
So maybe it could be like partly jealousy. But you would never know, because NFTs go so fast. There's always a new project coming out. But going for Ikigai, what's the next biggest thing you guys are planning on doing?
So one thing that we just announced we just put out a big major announcement yesterday. This was obviously before we heard a lot of the FUD. The first thing that we announce is, and this has been in our roadmap since the beginning, most of this stuff, it's just, kind of updates on what's next for the project. We have a community treasury for our project, and half of all secondary royalties goes to our community treasury, for the community to come up with ideas. In addition to what the team's doing with our roadmap, they can come up with ideas to help fund the project and do things to make it, our community has a lot of ideas. So the community, they really love ramen. So we named it the Ramen DAO based off of that feedback. Some other things is that we did was kind of cool. Some of our NFTs have, you can look on JPEG Store and they have like a utility filter, and they have a logo. They have like the Ikigai logo like I have here. They have it vertical on the left-hand side. And that gets you a custom full body artwork of your, so you see like your Ugly Bros right here, the collab that we did with Ugly Bros and Ikigai. Yeah, that would be kind of something similar. Like, obviously this is more of the Ugly Bros style, but it would be like a kind of what a full body would be a little bit.
Nice. So it'd kind of be a one of one.
Correct. And it'll be under a separate policy ID. Like, and we, with our Genesis, one of the things is also a custom as well. So it's like a one of one that you get.
Nice.
Yeah, and everything's will be hand drawn from our artists for the full body pieces. So yeah, it'll be one on one. Nothing is auto generated for those.
Nice. So let's kind of like talk about why did you guys pick to do a anime PPFP type of art CNFT?
Yeah, so personally, our artist, he's been in anime for over 10 years. He's a huge anime fan. Wow. His name is Tetsuo. Yeah. I've been getting into anime. I've been watching, I've watched a good amount of anime, but recently I've been watching, I started Cyberpunk recently.
Okay.
Yeah. Samurai Champloo. I like, Sailor Moon.
Kind of those older shows?
Yeah. So I watched it like a little bit when I was younger, and then now kind of getting into like the newer stuff on Netflix.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you and I are kind of the complete opposite, because back in high school, so like 6 years ago, I was super into anime.
Yeah.
Like my favorite anime was One Piece.
Yes. I've heard great things about One Piece.
It's so good, but it's so fucking long, which is like partly why I like fell out of anime, was because like a chapter would come out every week, and then I'd watch it and be like, I need more. So I haven't watched any anime in like 5 years. But like back then I was like super into the Asian culture, and then during college I got into K-pop, which my ex kind of like pushed on me, but then we broke up. So I
you
did
don't listen to K-pop anymore?
No, so kind of the opposite, where like she got me into it.
Okay.
And then this is something I'm learning about people that are into K-pop. A good portion of them are very, very sad. So during my time where I was so fucking depressed, I fell into a K-pop void where I learned every band, every member of every group out there, and like fell in love with the music. And my parents thought I was so fucking weird, being like 20 years old, fucking talking about K-pop boys all day long. They're like, is my son gay? No, I don't think I am. But maybe if a K-pop boy like was gay for me, maybe I would be. But because of that, I kind of like fell in love with that type of culture. So So with that in mind, you now see so many anime PFP projects coming out. So was that kind of coincidental?
So I think we have been seeing a wave of anime on Cardano, definitely. We announced everything about 6 months ago on Twitter and everything, and there really wasn't a ton of anime. There was like Ada Ninjas, Havoc Worlds, I think like Raging Teens at the time, but really wasn't a lot else. But in between that time, yeah, it seems like there's been a lot of anime a lot of really, really great anime art that's come into the space.
So, what would you say is your favorite anime PFP? Cardano NFT, other than Ikigai. You are a bit too biased on Ikigai.
I was like really, really loved Havoc Worlds whenever they minted. I minted a ton of them because I just like, I don't know, I bought one and I loved it so much. I'm like, I need more. Like I kept minting, and their mint was a little bit slow. I think it took like the whole day.
Day? Not 15 seconds?
I don't mean like slow, but they kind of came out of nowhere. Like I saw someone share it on Twitter, and then all of a sudden I'm like, what is this? This is really cool. And then, yeah, so I think they kind of like took off as the day went, as they minted. But yeah, I think it was, I would say Havoc Worlds is probably my favorite. But I also hold Ada Ninjas. I still hold Raging Teens.
Same.
Yeah.
Raging Teens was a PFP project I kind of got in like super early on in.
Yeah,
like
I minted those as well.
Maybe I minted a couple and then I bought like 3 because because I have the worst minting luck ever.
Yeah.
So I minted like 2, and I'm like, these are fucking terrible. So I sold them into like something I do is I never mint. So that's because I have the worst luck ever, and I know I'll be able to buy something I love for 2 times as much, kind of like I did for Ikigai, where I missed a mint because it sold out in 15 seconds. So it's like. With that I do have a couple Raging Teens that I like. I didn't mint Ori times 3.
I wasn't able to mint either. I was so busy with everything prior to the mint of the Book of Ikigai. But their collection I really like their collection. I like the art a lot, and I think eventually, I plan to pick one up, I think. Yeah.
Maybe if the floor can drop like under 400, I may pick something up. But
yeah,
like now a big thing I'm into is like long-haired NFTs.
Oh
like,
yeah,
long-haired dudes, because I'm obviously a long-haired dude.
We have some in our collection. I don't know if you saw it.
Y'all do, but usually for NFT projects, I pick up mostly guys because I'm a guy.
Yeah.
So, but y'all have some of the finest waifus I've ever seen. I've ever seen on Cardano.
They're cute, yeah.
So to me it made more sense to pick up a girl, but maybe I'll go and pick up a Ori soon.
Yeah.
But they're just too damn much.
Yeah.
So you've been into NFTs for about a year.
Correct. Yeah.
So what's been your biggest miss?
Biggest miss? Oh man, I feel like there's a lot of misses. I didn't mint.
Same.
I didn't mint Chilled Kongs. I didn't mint the Ape Society. I didn't mint Clays and Space Buds. They were before my time. In the space.
You and I both.
A lot of misses. I've sold things too early. I've held things too long.
My best like a catch ever was I bought that Kong there. That's got the pipe. It's got the kinky hat. It's got the kinky BDSM suit. And I bought that off of Jake Shepard for 700 back at a 500 floor. Then
Okay.
then a week later, it pumped to 2,500. So,
Nice. I
but
remember when that happened. And
but
I was looking, I was like, maybe I should pick up a Chilled Kong. And then I regretted it. Yeah.
you and I need to talk more then, because like back then I was working for Voyage, like modding every day.
Okay.
So every day we'd get up. Me and like 5 of the boys would jump in a voice chat and just like talk about NFTs.
Yeah.
So for a solid like week, I told Big T, told a couple other dudes, yo, y'all need to go pick up a Chilled Kong, and like maybe like four of them went and bought it, and Big T didn't, and now like he's like, you motherfuckers. But that's a big miss. Then on Mallards I was gonna mint. Then for Ori I was gonna mint, but I don't mint shit, so it's like
Yeah.
pretty
You
hard.
could have picked one up when when they did the whitelist sale. You could have picked one up for almost the same price as mint, but
I could have, but
that was a miss on our part too.
what you're gonna do. But so people that might not know you over on Ikigai, they know you as being a big Cardano influencer in a way, whatever the fuck that means. With that, what do you think is the hardest part about building a following in Cardano NFTs?
So for me, when I came into this space, I joined, like I said, in November. I didn't have any followers for probably like a whole month. I just came on Twitter like everyone else, just to find projects and everything, and then I started, posting a little bit more. I think like one of my tweets kind of got a lot of traction, and then I started to get more followers, and then it grew like a lot quicker than I was expecting. So my goal had never been like, oh, come on, let's be an influencer, like, but I had a lot of fun, like,
Yeah.
for a long time, but on Twitter and things like that. But
Do you think you've burned out over on Twitter? Like maybe not burned out, but you've kind of been here during the
So-
bear market.
the thing is that when you become a project creator, you're held, I feel like, to a higher standard. So I just gotta be a little bit more careful, with the things that I post on Twitter. You can't be going and bashing, not bashing, but,
Yeah.
making comments about people's projects and things like that. But
But now you kind of like feel the burn when there's like somebody
Of
else
course.
bashing.
And I've been
where-
on the other side prior as well. It's just in this instance, the FUD, it affects our holders, and I feel for them, and I'm trying to do everything that I can to make it right for our holders and the people that support us and support our project. But yeah, anyone that gets hate online, it's hard to ignore it.
Yeah.
You take it personally. I feel like anyone does.
We were supposed to have Peppers on also, but due to the heat, like in so much hate being like shoved his way, Peppers decided maybe it'd be better not to, and because we've seen people get hate before, whether that be like Mr. Rob
Yeah.
back a couple of months ago, and maybe with DCC Jack. So good on Peppers for deciding not to.
Yeah, and there's sometimes like, it's easy to take things personally in this space, and it's easy to want to react, but sometimes you do need to take a step back and really get your mind clear and get your mind right before you respond to certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely get that. But before that, you were talking about how like it's hard to be as open when you've got a Cardano NFT project. That's why that's a big part why I'm like, let's do a podcast where
Yeah.
we can just go and talk about anything and everything, and people can get mad, but we can also say, oh, we just don't care.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody that's like reflecting and being like, oh, not gonna buy that because nobody's buying anything. So it's
Yeah.
like we can just come in here, talk to people about anything, talk to people about everything, and maybe get some bit backlash. Like we got a bit of backlash like a couple of weeks back.
Oh, yeah?
So we took that in and we're like, is anything we said bad? And I feel like maybe other projects might be like, we need to be softer, we need to be more sensitive, but we don't have to be. Like the goal of this is to have a open conversation. So if people are not ready to have that open type of conversation, then we don't want them to watch our podcast. Like you need a open mind.
And that's the beauty of online, right? You're allowed to say what you want. You're creating this platform for yourself on YouTube and your podcast to be able to say what you want. Just like people on Twitter, everyone has the right to share their own opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. So if people want backlash, that doesn't give you a right. You can still continue to do what you're doing.
We love the backlash. Please keep on canceling us. We want to be canceled.
Drama.
Bring us the drama. Going off of that, recently we saw a very famous adult actress say that she wanted to make her own NFT, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been a big fan of her work for many years. So that person being Elsa Jean. So what is a celebrity that you would love to see do a Cardano NFT?
Oh man, that's a really good question.
Doesn't need to be a porn. It can be some type of movie.
Personally, I wouldn't invest if it was a male or a female. I wouldn't invest in any not safe for work. NFTs on the blockchain. Personally, that's not my style.
To be fair, my reason for doing it, and I've never bought like OnlyFans. I've never done any of that, but she's bringing utility over here that we've never seen the likes of. So maybe if OnlyFans let me buy shit with Cardano, then I'd do it before. So I've told people on this podcast that my first time buying anything with like crypto was I bought a account over on browsers for a month just because I had wanted to see if it actually did anything, and it did. So it's a lot like anybody bringing new utility over to Cardano.
Yes.
Maybe I'll test it out and maybe I'll flip it for $1,000 because on top of that, she is onboarding possibly 667,000 people. Possibly.
That's what I was gonna get to, right? Like, personally, it's not for me, but I also don't think it's a bad thing for the space. If it's bringing people into the space, if she's actually serious about the project and providing the utility that she says that she's providing, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Personally, I wouldn't invest, just it's not my thing, but I think it's a positive thing. Anytime we onboard people and anytime, a project is a success and the founders are here and committed, I'm all for it. Doesn't really matter what it is.
So let's kind of go back to the question being asked. What celebrity would you buy their NFT?
I don't really... Okay, I would say maybe like a music NFT. like, I don't really believe in
Porn?
celebrities have
dare you.
brought, huh?
Porn?
No,
dare you.
no. So, celebrities have dropped projects both on Cardano and ETH, and I feel like they're usually not 100% serious, but if it was like, let's say an artist dropped an album or something, on the blockchain, I think that would be really neat. And something that I would definitely buy.
Do you have a favorite type of music or a favorite artist?
I listen to a lot of R&B and rap. Yeah.
What type of R&B?
My favorite R&B artists, I would say Giveon, Party Next Door, Frank Ocean.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I kind of got off of my K-pop grind, I got into a bunch of American Asian type of artists. So it's a kind of like popish R&B.
Like Joji?
Like Joji.
I like Joji a lot, yeah.
Keshi.
Yeah.
Same type of vibe. But
yeah. Joji hasn't dropped anything in a while. I really like his music, though.
Didn't he drop something like 2-3 months ago with Glimpse of You?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that song's good. Yeah, Glimpse of Us.
Fake fan.
Yeah, me too.
To be fair, I'm also a fake fan because I said Glimpse of You.
I corrected you. It's okay.
We are both fake fans, but which type of music artist would it be? Like Giveon or Frank Ocean? Or maybe if
I could actually see Frank Ocean doing he's very like not with the trends. I could see him doing an NFT project.
That'd be fucking dope.
See it. Huh?
That'd be fucking dope.
Like if he dropped an album, I would be all about it. And it's a way for artists, because I think in the music industry, I don't know too much about the music industry, but they don't have control over the money that they make, right? A lot of things are streamed now, and selling an album on the blockchain brings back a lot of power back to the artist. Yeah.
Yeah. And even if it's like somebody successful, like you get a Katy Perry, you get a Taylor Swift, she'd make billions of dollars on the blockchain. Maybe not on Cardano, because I don't even think there's a quarter of $1 billion in Cardano, but she could bring billions of dollars every year. But
yeah, I agree. Or like Justin Bieber or something. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Justin Bieber. So.
However, there's a lot more men in crypto. So yeah, maybe someone more like, I don't know.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why like Elsa Jean coming over has got me fucking Crypto Kev going crazy in the thread.
That's funny.
So let's kind of get off of talking about NFTs. Let's talk about you as a person. So first off, how old are you?
Hey, never ask a woman her age. No, I'm just kidding. I'm 29.
Okay. So I'm 23. Okay. I would not have guessed 29.
I know. Most people think I'm younger, but yeah. 29.
Damn. So what has been your craziest party story ever?
Oh man, I don't party anymore. So I went to Penn State University.
Do I.
It was the #1 party school when I was there, so lot of fun times there. Craziest party story, I don't know. I don't even know. Lot of crazy nights.
You don't remember any of them?
A lot I don't remember. Yeah, to like it. It would be like we'd go out in the middle of the winter in Penn State, slip on ice, fall on ice while you're walking home. Yeah,
that sounds terrible. Being a Texas native, maybe I've seen ice like 10 times. But...
Yeah, I live on the West Coast now, so I don't have winters right now, but
that's good.
Yeah,
Winters are the devil.
They are. I don't like winter.
So, why did you move over to the West Coast? Was it because of the weather or because of the parties?
No. It was for my business and also the relationship that I was in at the time. Yeah.
So many people do that.
Yeah.
But now you're like in the West Coast. Do you plan on going back?
Maybe. Thinking about it. Could, maybe not. I don't know.
Being in NFTs, I feel like it's good to be in the West Coast.
Yeah, there's a lot of events on the West Coast, definitely.
Like, you've got Declay over there. You've got Roy.
Yep.
The
Shout out to Roy.
the two-party centrals in the Cardano NFT ecosystem. So, this past weekend I went to a birthday party, which was supposed to be a kickback. But then, because it was a kickback, maybe I wore a shirt like this. I wore some sweatpants, wore a pair of Adidas slides. But then, like 5 hours in, we go to a club.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm wearing like slides, wearing sweatpants, and because it is the day before Halloween, everybody's dressed up, and I'm like,
oh my God.
Why did I come?
Did they let you in?
Yes, but I did need to pay $10 because there was a sign that said you have to pay $10 if you wear what's there. So
no way. You should have said it was your Halloween costume or something.
Would that have worked? No, because I looked fucking dumb. Looked really, really dumb. So, back at Penn, did you join a sorority?
I didn't.
Good move.
There's a big Greek life culture at Penn State. I've been to a lot of fraternities, but no, I wasn't in a sorority.
Good.
Yeah.
Back in college, I dated a girl in a sorority, and she hated it, but she loved it.
Yeah.
So I never got it. Meanwhile, I joined a fraternity, wasted like 2,000 data that I could buy now, like paying for shitty buddies. So maybe it's good, but it wasn't good for me. Like I told people about the time I partied too hard and the only food we had was a thing of cabbage. So I ended up eating an entire cabbage.
Their initiation is pretty intense, right? I know at Penn State it is. I know it's secret. You can't really talk about it,
but I will because I don't care. So I had told people on here before that I ate a whole like stick of butter.
No way. Ew, that's gross.
then on top of that, I also got a piercing back then. Got a single piercing. It looked fucking so bad. Like next time I just go and get both them pierced. But then my buddy, he ran naked from sorority house to sorority house to sorority house.
So in Pennsylvania, sorry to cut you off. In Pennsylvania, they don't have sorority houses. Because there's like this weird law in Pennsylvania, if more than 10 females live in a house, it's a brothel, so you can't have sororities in Pennsylvania.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
But they can have fraternity houses, yeah. So the sororities all have to live in the college dorms.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
That makes no sense, though.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Like, that is just like sexism in America. where maybe if me and my bros began a brothel back at my college, then we could just say, oh, it's a fraternity.
A sorority,
even though that is all it ever was.
Yeah.
But then what else did I do? I told them about how I punched a hole through a window.
Oh my gosh.
with my arms in my head after drinking way too much. What else did I do? I ran around a campfire butt ass and naked. That was fun. Meanwhile, everybody was like hosing me down, and I was like falling literally on my ass.
Yeah.
Things like that. But now I don't party anymore. And anytime I do party, I like break something. So it's like even at CNFT con,
Yeah.
the drunkest I got was because I had like 6 beers and then I ate so much food. Like maybe I had like 6 meals in a day, like 6 big
Yeah.
Las Vegas meals in a day. So by the end of the night, I'm like dry eating, like, oh my god. Well, because I had Italian in me, I had like Chinese in me. Yeah. What was the drunkest you got back at CNFT?
I didn't drink.
You didn't drink?
No,
Why?
I haven't been drinking for the last, like, I don't know, 4, 5 months. So no,
Good, I guess.
people thought I was drinking because I was hanging out at the bar and everything. No, I was just drinking water the whole time.
Well, why? Why would you go to Vegas and did not party just a tiny bit?
Nah, I didn't want to.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, why did you choose to not drink?
So it's mostly for my mental health. I've been suffering with a lot of anxiety this year, and I just noticed.
This meant to not go too out.
It's okay. It's okay. It was more things in my personal life that I've been dealing with this year, and the mint, the stuff that I'm receiving from the mint, yeah, I mean, it does give me anxiety a little bit, but it's more like, okay, I'm motivated. Like, what do we do now? I hear you guys. Like, let's go from here. I'm ready to take action on this. Versus like kind of being stuck with anxiety. Sometimes things happen in your personal life and you can't do anything about it. So here we have solutions. So
with doing a Twitch and now I've kind of become an alcoholic because I feel like I'm more entertaining. When I do drink.
I feel that way too, but
then I end up doing like 2 shoeys because like Larry
I saw that on Twitter
and all the Aussies keep coming and they're like, do a shoey. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But it's what you gotta do. You gotta be a alcoholic for the views. It's that easy.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
No?
It's
no?
fun. Hey, if it works for you, do it.
Like last week, I ended up drinking like 4 beers, and then I did a shoey, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm turning my Twitch off, and I did it at like 9 p.m., which is so early. So maybe I should also calm down a bit, but let's go to our next topic. What type of pet do you wish you could have? Like, it could be a tiger, could be a lemur, could be an elephant.
Can I share my pet first? She always sits right here when I work.
Aww.
So there's my dog, Chloe. She's
what
sleeping right
type
now.
of dog is it?
She's a miniature poodle.
Miniature poodle?
Yeah. She's great. I love her. What kind of pet? Probably just another dog. I don't think I could take care of it. Like a golden retriever, probably. I always wanted a bigger dog.
That is such a basic dog, though.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That is the basic white girl and dog.
Not a miniature poodle? That's pretty basic, too.
You get both of them, and you are the most basic.
Yeah. What do you suggest I get then that's not so basic?
Get like some type of big bird.
Okay.
Like maybe a flamingo.
A flamingo, alright.
That'd
I don't
be
know how to
fantastic.
take care of a flamingo.
So I'm pretty sure a flamingo would learn how to take care of itself, though.
Yeah.
Like the most basic answer would be like maybe a lemur, like maybe
lemur?
some type of a monkey,
Yeah.
because I feel like that would kind of like fill out my personality. if I just had a lemur over my shoulder
That
while
would be
I
awesome.
did this podcast. But I feel like a big pet would also be fun. Like maybe not a tiger, because those just get obnoxious. Say you forget to feed them,
Yeah.
then they get mad. Like dogs, they don't get mad at you. They're just like, dude, it's been 7 hours. Feed me.
Yeah. Definitely.
But part of me does want a dog. I currently do kind of have a dog because I do live with my parents,
Okay.
and they've got a boxer. That's
Okay. I like
that's
boxers.
what, like,
They're cool.
they have so much fucking energy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Your dog's
like,
really
so
energetic?
like too much. Like, so I always make a joke that this dog does cocaine.
How old
So
is he?
he's about a year old.
He'll calm down. My dog was so full of energy like the first 2 years, and now she's super chill. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got another year.
Yeah,
of this.
probably about another year, I'd say.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted a long boy, which is like one of those like greyhounds, those like
Yeah,
whippets.
yeah. I like those.
They're so long, they're so energetic, they just go and go and go.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't need an exotic pet, but maybe
want one?
just a normal pet. So a monkey would be fun.
Yeah.
What's another pet? Maybe a sheep.
A sheep, yeah.
Like a miniature sheep.
Yeah.
Like a sheep that's trained by dogs. So it acts like a dog.
Yeah.
That'd be
My
awesome.
dog looks like a sheep when she runs, if that's any
Yeah.
comparison, yeah.
Does it like jump on all fours?
Yeah, kind of,
like
yeah.
in those videos.
And then her ears like kind of go back, yeah.
I need a dog.
Yeah.
But I live with my parents. I need to move out first.
Yeah.
Like partly I'm like maybe in like 9 months, but then at the same time I'm like I need to make some money first.
Yeah.
So I either need to do a Cardano NFT, rug it, then take all of that
Don't
money.
say that. Don't do that.
Joking. And no, so
I'll
I
call
can't
you
say
out
that.
if you do that.
So, oh shit. I don't need your tens of thousands of people of canceling me. No, like I just need to find a way to make money doing Twitch, doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Which kind of leads us to our next question. So we did talk about like living possibly elsewhere. If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
Oh man, I used to live in Los Angeles. I don't live there anymore. Probably move back there. It's really expensive though.
Why?
I like it.
Everybody that goes there is fucking depressed. They've got
Yeah.
anxiety.
I like the weather there.
Maybe that's why your anxiety got so bad, because you lived in the depression capital.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh, what are some of the good parts about living over there?
The weather. That's 100%.
Weather?
Yeah, close to the beach.
Yeah.
No winter. No, it's very mild weather all year round.
I lived in Santa Cruz, California,
Okay.
which is like maybe 4 hours north of
Yeah.
Los Angeles, and it was beautiful over there, but people are fucking crazy over there.
Yeah. People are crazy
Like-
in LA too. Maybe San Diego. Maybe I would rather live in San Diego. It's definitely nicer than LA, I think.
That's a big reason why people are moving out of San Diego, out of Los Angeles to Texas, to
Yeah.
Austin, because first off, it costs much
Yes.
less to live over there,
Yeah.
and then you get kind of that same like hippie dippy culture
Yeah.
that you get over in Los Angeles, but you don't get a beach.
Yeah.
So currently I live in Dallas. So I'm thinking maybe I'm moving to Austin.
Okay.
Just because it's kind of a hip
I've
and
heard Austin
happening
is cool.
area.
I've never been there, but I've heard good
Could be.
things about it.
That or maybe Denver.
Yeah.
Denver's also super cool in a completely different way, where it's got like mountains. It's got those 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Even if 2 of those seasons fucking suck because it's just like ice, snow,
Yeah.
sleet the entire time. But maybe that. Would you ever move to a different country?
I don't know. I think I would. I've been to Asia a few times. I've been to Hong Kong, China, Taiwan. I don't know. I could maybe see myself living in Hong Kong. It's pretty cool there. A lot of people speak English.
Isn't it kind of dangerous over there, though? This is coming from an American, where
I don't feel...
we've got shootings everywhere, but...
I didn't feel like it was dangerous there, no. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, like, Singapore would be
Singapore,
cool.
yeah. I never been there, but I would love to visit and but Singapore's like, it's very small, and I don't know if I would feel crammed like living there.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be most of Asia, though.
Hong Kong is like that too, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
China, but
China, Korea.
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
But back when I did live in Santa Cruz, California, and I was like kind of opening my mind up to these like new ways of living life. Part of me was like learning Korean and being like,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna move over there. I'm gonna backpack. But then at the same time, I'm like, but how would I be setting myself up?
Yeah.
Pretty poorly.
I don't think I could live there long term. I think, maybe to go for a few months. I could see myself doing something like that. Never been to Europe. I could.
Never been there either.
Yeah. I would love to go.
Actually, I've been to Iceland.
Okay.
Which is like part of Europe, and it's fucking beautiful over there, but it's too damn cold.
Yeah.
We went there during summer, and it was like 60 degrees out. Like their hottest month of the year was a cold day in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But would you ever go to a different planet?
Different planet?
Yeah.
Not with the technology that we have now.
I mean, duh.
Is the moon, but I guess I'd have to learn about what life was like on that planet before I decided to go there.
Give it like maybe 10 years, and Elon Musk will have like a whole city on the moon.
Oh, I'm sure. But like, if the quality of life was a lot worse, like, I don't think I would live on another planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of depends on like how we keep on going.
Yeah.
Because if like Elon Musk is like, Dogecoin's gonna be the currency on the moon, then maybe I might go because no matter how fucked up Dogecoin is, our financial system, our governmental system's even more fucked up. So I'm like, maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
But even if like there was a chance we wouldn't make it back, I'd go over there, live over there.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, nobody else does this. So it's like that path that nobody else goes down.
Yeah.
So the next question is, what famous person's death made the biggest impact on you?
I'm sorry, who made the biggest impact?
Yes. So, what famous person's death made the biggest impact on you?
I don't know. Did you see Takeoff just died? from Migos.
That's weird to me.
Yeah, that's sad. I don't know. I don't follow celebrities too much, but
Neither do I.
I'm always shocked to hear when a celebrity died. I don't know. I wouldn't really say anyone had an impact on me when they died.
You have no heart then.
I do. I feel terrible, but like to say that it changed me or it made a big impact, like it's more like I feel terrible that they died, you know? Maybe
Then,
like I guess maybe Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD?
I like Juice WRLD's music a lot, and I just wish that I could hear more of his music.
Yeah.
And his music's still coming out. I mean, he recorded so much when he was alive, but just the potential of it's lost potential. Same as XXX as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's so sad because you could hear how, like, fucked up they were inside, like, in their music. So the fact that nobody was able to be there to help them through that kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And also with that was like, wasn't it a year apart?
I think so.
Like,
Yeah.
so
it was pretty close together. Yeah.
Which makes it even harder because it's like, so this person died. I loved his music. Let's move on to this next person. Oh shit, this person died.
Then he dies. Yeah, it's true. A lot of, I don't know, these rappers and R&B artists, like when they get famous, they just need to get out of that life that they're in. I don't know.
Being a rapper in general is like such a unhealthy culture. Like, you go back to the 90s with like gang wars between West Side and East Side. Like, it's so unhealthy. And then when you are Migos, like, flexing your money all the time, then there's gonna be people out to get you, which on top of that sucks so much too.
Yeah.
But with me, the biggest celebrity death was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Because this is like, keep in mind, this guy was fucked up in so many ways, but that's because he never got to grow up.
I know. I watched the documentary, the Finding Neverland.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if it was in that documentary that they talked about his life, but it's true. From the time that he was, 5 years old, he was so famous until he died. And I don't think that there's anybody else that has had that level of fame for that long of a time.
Yeah, because usually people fall out of that. But like, when he was a kid to when he was 17 to when he was like 25, his dad was like puppeteering all of it.
Yeah.
So it's like he never got to be a kid, but goddamn, his music,
definitely,
his talent was insane.
Yeah.
But back when he died, I was in Costa Rica, and there was a solid day where, like, I was like just so sad.
Yeah.
But let's get a bit more personal. You don't have to answer it. But what death in your life has meant the most to you?
Probably my grandfather. It's tough because he had Alzheimer's the last 10 years of his life.
That's a long time.
It was, and it was really sad to see him go from, he was super, super intelligent, and to see him go from what he was till at the end of his life, you know. So it wasn't something that I would say that we were, it was expected. Obviously death comes and it gets to the point, but still it's very sad, you know. I was very close with him from the time that I was, you know, my whole life. So yeah.
with that it's so hard because you know they're going to die before you.
Yeah.
Like you can kind of like plan that since you're like 16 and you're like this person's going to die sooner rather than later.
And he was in the nursing home because he lived with my grandma. My grandma couldn't take care of him. It got to the point where, you know, he needed a lot more help, and she would go there every day and
Aww.
eat lunch with him and have dinner with him or whatever.
Aww.
Yeah, so it's sad for her as well because she doesn't have that anymore. Like, even though, yeah.
You got to kind of like see that.
Yeah, and it's sad because it's like, you know, I was happy that he was no longer suffering anymore, but it's also sad that he's no longer here with us.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 of my grandparents, they've died. Like one of them was like before I was even born. So like I never knew my grandma with my grandpa.
Yeah.
Which was okay for me because I didn't know. So I just grew up thinking, damn, my grandma is the baddest bitch I know. And she was like my mindset on life and building something bigger than me. In a way, I kind of owe it to her. Even though she never knew me as like this person I am now.
Yeah.
But with that, like the biggest impactful death I've had was my best friend. She was about to graduate high school, and then she got hit by a car, and she died. So it's so bad.
Yeah.
But with that kind of like taught me like, damn, life is so short. Let's make the most out of every second we are here to make it better for me, for the people I care about, for everybody. Like that's why I do my Twitch, is because people are so bored with life because life is so boring. So if I can come in there, kind of entertain people for 30 minutes or 5 hours, and make them feel better about their life, then that's my goal.
Yeah.
But the things like that, you never know when it's going to happen. Like shit. So you or I could die in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But we are doing something bigger than us. So it's like, even if we do die, yes, that would suck. But we took time to find ourselves to do something bigger than us. But let's get off of this sad fucking topic and to get into something more tasty. Do you have a favorite meal?
Favorite meal? Oh man. I like Italian food. Probably Italian food. Yeah.
Do you have a go-to Italian food?
Maybe like spaghetti. Like a really good spaghetti and meatballs is really good.
Spaghetti and meatballs?
Like,
that is the most basic answer.
Okay. Well,
well done.
I'm sorry. My grandmother, she used to make the best spaghetti and meatballs, so yeah, I like simple things, simple foods.
So are you a big fan of dinosaur chicken nuggets also?
I like chicken nuggets. Yeah.
Like a mac and cheese also? I
don't eat too much mac and cheese. I don't like a ton of cheese.
Oh, I love cheese.
Yeah. But yeah.
Mine would probably be a ribeye. But
ribeye, yeah.
What you do is you put a sweet potato. You cook it like a baked potato.
Yeah.
Then you take the sweet potato out. You put it on top of it. Then you put some blue cheese on top of it.
No way.
So
I never tried that. I'm gonna have to try that.
Do you like blue cheese?
It's okay. I don't hate it. Like, I think in that situation with I like blue cheese with steak. I think it's a good pairing, but to eat blue cheese like every day, I wouldn't do it. But
Oh, you are missing out. But on top of that, you are the first person I've ever met that like doesn't love it, that doesn't hate
yeah,
it.
I
Because
don't.
usually people are so bold on it. They're a little like it's the best cheese, it's the worst cheese.
Yeah,
But with that, like I kind of learned, I'm becoming a bit of a foodie and all.
yeah,
So, like now, when I go out, I'm like mixing all my food, putting it all together, and then eating it, and like being like, this needs some pepper.
yeah.
Then I add a bit of pepper. I'm kind of becoming obnoxious with it. But do you have a least favorite food?
Ketchup. It's a very weird food. Only two foods I don't like: ketchup and hot dogs. I don't know why. I've hated them my whole life, and yeah,
I kind of so I kind of agree with ketchup.
yeah.
But with hot dogs, currently my diet consists of going to Costco every single day, getting a $1.50 hot dog, then getting in my car and going and driving Uber. But that's because they cost $1.50.
They said they're never raising the price too. I don't know if you saw
See?
that.
See, good.
They-
Fucking amen.
They said it's the way to get people into their store, but I guess for you, you just get your hot dog and leave.
But that's me abusing the system.
Yeah. Hey,
You-
they're for sale. You're going and buying it, so
I'm gonna buy them.
you're not
I
abusing
have-
the system. They set the price for it, not you.
So I've like gone in and bought maybe $200 worth of Lizzie's. But that's because it's a good deal. But don't worry, I don't put ketchup on it, because ketchup is the worst condiment you can buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate ketchup. I hate it.
Do you prefer another thing, like maybe like ranch mayo?
I like ranch. Ranch is good. Mayo's good.
Mayo's so good.
Yeah.
Like the richness of the texture.
Yeah.
I'm such a fucking foodie.
Yeah. But yeah. I like most condiments, just not ketchup. Barbecue sauce is good. I know they're kind
Barbecue
of
sauce
similar.
is good.
Yeah.
Have you ever had jalapeno ranch?
That sounds really good. I don't think I ever had that.
Do you like hot food, like spicy
I
food?
do. I like jalapenos a lot. That's something I've
Same.
been doing a lot recently, is like when I make a burger, I'll cut up some jalapenos, throw it on with the burger, and it's so good.
Yeah.
Add them on top.
My dad is like making burgers tonight, so because my parents, they've been dieting, like they don't eat good food ever. So I'm like, you can make turkey burgers for you and my mom, but I think I deserve something better, so I've got to go out and buy after this.
I like turkey burgers. You don't like turkey?
You can tell you lived in Los Angeles, where you're like, oh my god, I just love turkey burgers.
Hey.
No, so give me the beef.
Sometimes turkey's good. Switch it up a little bit. But you also love ribeye, so I understand.
See,
Yeah.
like it's weird that I weigh my weight because I eat so much goddamn food.
Yeah. You got a high metabolism.
Not anymore. Ever since I've encountered Costco hot dogs, I'm slowly going up pound by pound by pound by pound. But I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I can't be a 175 forever, and even if I do gain like 15 pounds, then that is the perfect time for me to go on my like diet.
Yeah.
begin like doing push-ups, doing shit because
Yeah.
I don't do fucking anything right now.
Yeah.
But let's move on to our next topic. What is the craziest thing you have ever done for somebody that you liked?
Oh man. Was dating or liked?
Both. Because I'm guessing if you're dating somebody, then you like them.
I gotta answer this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give the most crazy thing. I'll say when I moved to LA for my ex. That's a little bit crazy, yeah.
And you moved there from Pennsylvania, or
Yeah, we met in
that's
Pennsylvania, and then he moved there.
sure.
Yeah, we did.
See, that's not too terrible because if it was like, hey girl, you should move over to Los Angeles, then that'd be even weirder if you guys never met. Like one of my best friends, he met his girlfriend when he was 16 because she messaged him on like Instagram. so he lived in California. She lived in Dallas, Texas. She messaged him when she was like 14.
Oh my
He
god.
was 16. Now they've been dating like 7 years later.
Yeah.
So it's like crazy how that works. But that's pretty fucking crazy. My craziest thing is like I let a girl abuse me like mentally so much, like so bad back in high school. Like this girl, we never like dated. But like we always knew we liked each other.
Yeah.
So like she was very very bipolar, and back then I was the type of guy that's like, don't worry, bro. Let me be there for you and make things easier.
You were blinded by love, yeah.
Blinded by how adorable she was on the outside, but she was kind of a little demon on the inside.
Yeah.
So like she dated a girl even though she knew she liked me, and she knew I
dated
liked
a girl.
her. She dated a girl.
Oh wow.
What else?
Sorry about that.
She dated another guy. so like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, but then like we had moments where we're like, you would like me? Oh my god, I like you too. But those were like very lightly there between her dating a guy, dating a girl.
Yeah.
Going through that thing, but I also have an issue where I love being buddies with fucking everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm so bad at like drawing that line and being like, so if you do this, then I am gone.
Yeah, you need to learn boundaries. It's important.
Back then, I loved for people to like me though.
Yeah.
Right. So it's hard to grow those boundaries.
Yeah.
But at this point, like I said, fucking cancel me. Fucking come at me. like I don't care anymore, but back then I cared too much. Like, what else have I done? I love being in the friend zone, which usually treats me surprisingly well. Because if you become super good friends with somebody, then there's always that chance. But back in high school, before that, there was a girl I liked for like 4 years. And so I asked her out maybe like 35 times.
Wow.
It was a fucking anime, but Oh my god, maybe I am the problem.
Sounds
But
like
not,
you're a hopeless romantic.
not anymore.
No?
Like, I've been single for 2 years and I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's been pretty nice. But anyways, what is something that's a scam that people don't think is a scam?
Oh man. I don't know.
Taxes.
Taxes.
I have never seen my taxes ever.
Yeah.
Makes me want to not pay my taxes ever.
Yeah.
So another thing is, I almost joined a pyramid scheme, and you guys are probably saying, dude, you're in crypto, you are part of one, and I know that, but like, I can't join a second pyramid. Holy shit!
What was it? What you almost joined? Is it like a?
So it was multi-level marketing.
Yeah. MLM,
Which,
in my opinion, is a scam. I feel that way. I would never.
Very, very bold to say that after
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I personally would never get into something like that because I'm not the type of person to go. Like, I've ran a business before and I never sold my business to my friends, you know, and that's what a lot of MLM is selling products to people close to you.
My thing about it is they never called it multi-level marketing.
Yeah, I know.
They'd say...
They never do.
They'd say, oh, I do network marketing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, Dad, it's completely different. But then it's like, you need to tell people to not buy their dish soap over here and buy it over here, even though it costs $5 more over here. And I'm like, why would anybody buy that then?
Yeah.
Like, so it's very fucked up. What else? College is also a scam.
Yeah, college tuition.
Like, until somebody comes in and pays
They're getting rid of student loans. Some student loans, so I guess they realize it's a little bit of a scam.
But they haven't, because maybe they have in some way, because there's like new programs that make it where it turns out you don't need college, but then they're like, parents are pushing college.
Yeah.
So it's like, should I go? But it's just that, like, generational system that kind of keeps us being employees.
Yeah.
Which is why I like crypto and all. Because you can make good money not being somebody's bitch.
Yeah.
But then on the other case, it's like you kind of rely on social media then.
Yeah.
Which you are the world's bitch.
True.
So it's kind of a hard thing to balance. What else is? Jobs. Working jobs. You donate 40, 50, 60 hours per week to something that you never see back.
Yeah.
And then as soon as times get hard, they say, oh, sorry, we've got to let you go.
True.
That's kind of a scam. What job did you work before you went?
So I had my own business.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I had an e-commerce business. We sold event decor products.
Nice.
For weddings and stuff. Yeah.
Like what type of items?
Like wedding cake stands, things like that. For like, we sold lighting, chandeliers, things like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Decor.
Nice.
Yeah. Girly stuff.
Did you enjoy doing that more?
I did. No, I don't know.
I did.
Did I enjoy doing it? I did. I really enjoyed running my business.
did you kind of burn out on it? So is that why you're like, let's try other avenues,
No.
or is that something on the back
It's a
end?
personal thing. I ran my business with my now ex-husband,
That's very, very hard.
and we're no longer together. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm no longer there.
So now you're making a multi-billion-dollar business elsewhere. Maybe using multi-billion-dollar technology. Not a bad idea. What do you like the most about what you're doing now compared to the type of job you used to do?
So I think there's pros and cons to both. The pros, I would say it's more fun. Like, you know, there's a community behind it, and there's a more personal level. But that personal level also comes with cons, right? Like in my business, my e-commerce business, I never put my face on the company, really. I wanted to promote the company, that it was bigger than just me as an individual running it, or me and my ex-husband running it. So I never really would put my face, and I was very young at the time when I started my business. So yeah, I would probably say the pros is like the community and everything aspect of NFTs.
Then the con is also the community.
The fact that, you know, I don't really have like I don't use social media. I'm not one other before Twitter. Like I didn't really only for my business, but my personal to put my face on social media is something that I don't know. I'm not usually all about that, so that's a little bit of a con for me, I guess.
That is mind blowing because you kind of built your identity on and not using a PFP.
I know,
like everybody else.
I know, it just happened that way.
Like I love people knowing my face and being like,
yeah,
oh, it's this guy.
But still, I don't share many personal, I don't share too many pictures or personal things about myself on my Twitter. Yeah,
I do. but that is also what I built my identity on. Me is like getting to know people outside of NFTs.
Yeah.
Like getting to talk to you guys about going out, clubbing in flip-flops and so wetlands.
Yeah, definitely.
Like doing that, which you kind of don't need to talk about your life because you've built something else in a different way, which I feel is huge.
Yeah.
Like I love social media, but I hate social media.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people being negative in our community.
I agree.
That there's like long pauses where I'm like, so I'll take this day off, this day off, this day off. It's usually not as formulated as that, but
yeah,
you gotta do it or else I'll jump off a bridge.
Yeah, definitely.
So do you have anything else that's kind of a scam? You kind of talked about marriage. Do you think that's kind of a scam in a way?
Do I think marriage is a scam? No, I still believe in marriage.
Currently, I do think marriage is a scam.
Yeah.
Not like finding a life partner and like settling down and shit.
Yeah.
But needing to make this like inseparable pact where you're like till death does us part.
Weddings are a scam though.
And this is coming from somebody that made her millions.
I have seen how much money people spend on weddings and that, and I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's one day and you're gonna spend 20, 50, 100,000 on a wedding. It's crazy to me.
What's the biggest wedding you've ever like took care of? I guess.
So I wasn't involved in the actual wedding planning. I just sold like the products. But yeah, I know people spend like, especially in LA, like hundreds of thousands on their weddings. Yeah.
Yeah, they go to the goddamn moon and
Yeah.
they bring a beach over there. Yeah, shit's crazy.
Yeah.
So do you like weddings then?
Yeah, I
Because
like going to
you-
weddings. I don't have anything against weddings, but I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't. I think having a huge wedding and spending a lot of money on it is, and people get so stressed. It's like, why do you need all that stress just
Yeah.
to be in a relationship with someone? Yeah.
That's my thing is you put so much added pressure on it. Like, if we want to have kids, we should get married. We should do this,
Yeah.
this. When life's not that hard.
Yeah.
You don't need to drop thousands of dollars on this wedding to say, oh, I'll be with you forever.
Yeah.
But so with that, what weddings are a scam, and currently to me, because I'm very very single, marriage is also a scam, and
Yeah.
that's fine. But like dating and finding somebody you care about, that's kind of what should be the goal.
Yeah.
But it's like getting married, having kids, buying a house, doing all of these things.
Yeah.
Renting an apartment, that is also bad though. But let's talk about something else. This world is fucking fucked up. There, I said it. So, where are your least favorite places you've been?
Least favorite places?
Yeah.
I don't really like my hometown where I grew up. It's kind of boring.
Why?
Pennsylvania. It's very boring. Very rural. Cold. Gets cold.
So it's kind of like Texas, but it gets cold over there.
It's like pretty depressing there, in my opinion. Yeah.
Nice.
Where-
So you are not a fan of going home, or?
I mean, I'll go home to visit my family, but to live there anymore, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to move out of Texas, like I talked about, but Dallas isn't bad.
Yeah.
There's a ton of shit going on over here, and then if I do get bored, I go 20 minutes the other direction. There's
Yeah.
a party in Fort Worth. Bunch of cowboys.
Nice.
Not that I'm like into cowboys, but where there's cowboys tends to be some cowgirls.
Yeah.
Glad I made that clear. But my least favorite place I've been, Las Vegas was fun, but I feel like if I went there alone, I'd be so lonely.
Yeah.
Like, just because you go there and you can kind of like feel how depressed this like city is.
Yeah. It's depressing, for sure.
Where else have I been? Denver's fucking badass. Santa Cruz is awesome. Yeah, I've been to Kansas. You see those like memes that's like welcome to Kansas, and it's like nothing there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much Kansas. Most places have like something though.
Yeah. I never been to
But-
Kansas.
Don't
Yeah.
don't. There's no reason to ever go to Kansas.
Yeah.
So Kansas sucks. Pennsylvania sucks. So is there any good parts about Pennsylvania?
Yeah, there are. There are. I like, I mean, the
Other
city.
than family.
Pittsburgh is alright. Philadelphia I like. There's some beautiful places in Pennsylvania, but yeah.
Yeah.
I lived in Hershey,
not where-
Pennsylvania for a year. That's where the Hershey's chocolate factory is, yeah.
Hey.
It's pretty cool.
So is everybody over there morbidly obese?
No, it's like more of a tourist attraction, I guess. Like the locals don't really go there as much, but when you drive past the chocolate factory, like you can smell the chocolate in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of Hershey's bar.
Yeah. They make Reese's
It's
there
very,
too.
very boring.
You like
Okay,
Reese's?
then never mind.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Reese's.
Me too, yeah.
So our last topic is, what are the top 3 things on your bucket list?
Okay, one thing I actually just did recently, so I kind of crossed that off of my bucket list, skydiving.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Where?
In Las Vegas. I live in Las Vegas. But yeah, it's definitely depressing.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So it was like maybe like in the desert. I want to do it again. Like it's not something I want to do like a bunch of times, but because it was a desert, there's no buildings or nothing for you to gauge like how high you are or like how small the world is. That's what people say, like you realize how small everything is when you skydive. And there was just dirt, like some hills and things like that. You can't really tell, like, I don't know, how high up you really are.
There's bits and pieces of Las Vegas where I'm like, that's beautiful. But where Las Vegas is, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, I only lived here for a year. Yeah, it's not.
Like, you can kind of, like, feel the depression.
Yeah, it's depressing.
In the gambling.
The highest rate of depression and suicide in the country. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah.
Makes sense,
yeah.
And even being there for a weekend, like,
and
you could, like, feel
the suburbs outside of the main strip is it's a lot different of an environment. Yeah.
That's kind of everywhere though.
Yeah.
Like Dallas, that compared to like most cities, it's very, very safe, but these suburbs are like where you go to build a family, to get married.
Yeah. Okay, next thing on my bucket list, I would like to go to Europe. We talked about that a little bit. Never been there. My grandparents were from Greece, so especially Greece, I'd love to visit there.
That is awesome.
Yeah. I still have some second cousins and things that still live there, yeah. Third thing, I don't know. I need a bucket list, don't I?
I mean, you are 29. I don't imagine you'll be dying anytime soon.
A lot of these things, though, how do you, you can't really do them when you're older. Like skydiving, to do it when you're...
You can.
You can, I know, but...
Maybe not like 70, but like 60.
Yeah. I think the third one, I want to make a difference in the world. I don't know, like, exactly what that is, but, you know, do something that makes an impact on the lives of others.
Mine's kind of like that also, like, building a community of people is so important to me, where you can kind of build something and then look back on it and be like, damn, this is what I built. This is fucking insane. Like, that's one of mine. So is that what you're trying to do with Ikigai, or?
To build a community of people? Yeah, definitely. And I think that we're doing a really good job. We have a really strong community that we've been building for the last 6 months, and that have minted and are still in the community. So
good.
Yeah, I think it's really, really great to do something, you know, to build a community like that. What I was talking about more is maybe like a charitable, something of charity to help people who are less fortunate. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you kind of need a community to do that.
True.
Like tomorrow, you could set up a charity. Maybe not do it tomorrow because it's like the FUD, and then you're like, we are giving away 300,000 Cardano to this fund. But like, that's something I'm trying to do. So first off, like, find something I love doing, like, find a way to monetize that.
Okay, so do you know what Ikigai means?
No.
It's exactly what you're defining. It's
Finding a way to monetize?
pretty much like it's your passion in life, something that you love, something that you are good at, something that you can make money off of. There's like 5 different things. So those are like 3 of them. And all of that comes together and that's your Ikigai.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool though. So finding my Ikigai might be number 2. Number 2, and then going bungee jumping.
Okay. I would like to bungee jump, yeah. Not skydiving?
Yeah. That is like something I'll also do, but I feel like bungee jumping is cool because it's that like falling and then going back up.
Yeah.
And then going back down. And then going back up.
Yeah.
Like I've done it at the malls when I was a little
Yeah,
baby,
yeah.
but that's like nothing compared to going in between 2 mountains in Japan and like bungee jumping over there. That'd be so fucking gnarly.
Definitely, yeah.
But like jumping out of a plane and doing that's definitely on the bucket list. Going fly shooting, where you've got those like wings and you're
oh my gosh, I would never do
gliding.
that.
Why?
No, that's so dangerous. I don't know. That worries me.
You jumped out of a plane.
Someone had the parachute on my back, like, but to hit, my fear with that is that I would hit because it's like cliff jumping, right? Or cliff diving or something, like, to hit the side of a cliff. I think your chances of dying are a lot higher with that than if you skydive or bungee jump.
But you'll die happy.
I guess.
You'll die saying,
or you'll die super scared.
Shit. Maybe you might, but I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
No, they make it to where you have to pay thousands of dollars in like lessons to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because there's a good chance you might die, but you might also have the best time of your life. Something I'd also like to get into is like mountain biking, like going down mountains like full throttle. Like on bikes, like
I've seen a lot of
down
videos
trails.
of that.
Same. During COVID, I got super into that, like putting myself into those videos and being like, I want to do this. But I live in Dallas, Texas, where we have no hills, no mountains, no nothing. So it's super super hard to do mountain biking, to do fucking anything. But that kind of leads us to the end of the podcast. Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
No, just thank you for having me on and talking about the Book of Ikigai and thank you for picking one up. I love the one that you picked up.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry we couldn't have Peppers on here. We got to do it another time with him.
Definitely.
We got to get him on here. Yeah.
Definitely can. Well, anyways, guys, Maria, we do appreciate having you on, talking about Ikigai, talking about jumping out of planes and bungee jumping. But we are going to end this episode here, so we do appreciate everybody dropping in. And if y'all did watch this entire podcast, we'd love if you went in and dropped a like, maybe a sub down below, and we will see you on the next episode of the Degen Report. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay.